The struggles of changing your mindset as a teenager. It's hard, especially at this age or at this time and age, because there's like a lot of normalized bad habits. Like seriously, they're so normalized. It's so easy to fall into them, especially if you're like trying to fit in or whatever. When you're trying to change your mindset, you're gonna feel very distant, and that's okay, because when you're changing your mindset, you're not going to be around the same people anymore, because you're not going to have a connection, or you're not going to have a connection that you once had with them, because they view you as a different person now. You're not that old person you are anymore, and you're not going to have that same connection you used to have when you used to be the old version of yourself. And that's okay, because you're outgrowing people. But yeah, if they're not serving you, if they're not good people in general, if they're like who you used to be, then you're most likely gonna feel more distant with them, or you're just not gonna feel that connection, and that's okay. And yeah, you're gonna have feelings of missing out and not experiencing things. You may have like this old friendships that you used to have, and you guys used to hang out, and now you don't, because you're changing. Those people are not like-minded with you. But yeah, I feel like when you're trying to change your mindset, you definitely feel a lot more bored on, because you have a lot more time. Okay, now that you have all this like time, because most likely when you're trying to change your mindset, you're changing your habits too, and you're probably not gonna know what to do with your time, because the distractions are gone. With either that's distractions like your phone, gossiping, social media, people, complex, etc. When those things are gone, they're basically your distractions, and when you remove those distractions, you're gonna have a lot more time with yourself, and you're gonna feel bored. You're not gonna know what to do with your time, and that's a good thing. At this point, you're gonna have to deal with yourself. Now that you don't have those distractions, you're gonna be dealing with yourself more. Like, you're in a battle with yourself. I feel like intrusive thoughts and negative thoughts get stronger. Like, they feel stronger now, because me, like, I never even knew what intrusive thoughts were until like I started to get them a lot, and I was scared. Everyone gets them, but I feel like I paid more attention to it when I removed distractions, because I had nothing to distract myself with, and now I could definitely see like what was kind of wrong with me when I removed the distractions. And it is scary. It is a scary feeling, because it's different. It's good, because when you're dealing with yourself, you're not going to be having time to focus on other people or things like that don't matter. So you're basically not going to care anymore about other people or other things, because girl, bye, I don't care. Like, I'm dealing with myself. I feel like when you remove those things, when you're just like, I don't care about these things, and you're focusing on other things, like better habits, like a friendship problem, it'll be like you don't care about that. Like, when you have better things to focus on, like yourself, you're gonna feel like you have different problems. That can be scary, because you're gonna feel more alone. Like, it's gonna feel a lot more lonely. It does feel scary. It's a scary feeling to feel like you have different problems. Okay, like I said, removing distractions equals having more time with yourself, and in general, just with yourself. But yeah, you're gonna feel bored. You're gonna have more time. Now that you have more time, like, it kind of forces you to change, and it forces you to kind of replace those old habits you used to have with good ones, because it's gonna be a lot easier to start doing things you've always wanted to do, with either that's like reading, going to the gym, eating healthier, going outside, making goals, and taking action. It's gonna be more easier for you to take those steps and actions, because you're gonna be bored, you're gonna have a lot of time, and you're gonna feel like you have to do something, because what are you gonna do? Just sit there? Yeah, it's gonna force you to change. So that's why you should just trust the process and be okay with being alone with yourself. As I changed my mindset, I now choose to be alone. Like, I choose not to really talk much because I just don't think people are worth my time, you know? Like, I don't care. Like, why would I want to hang out with people that I don't want to be like? Like, if I don't want to be like you, I don't care about you. Yeah, I'd rather be alone. And I find that being alone, it kind of also like attracts more like-minded people, even though I know it's hard, especially as a teenager, to find like-minded people, especially in real life. You know, you just be on your own and attract like-minded people, and just know that you're okay if you're alone. You don't need people. You don't need that. Okay? You need you. You need God. That's important. At the end, just be very picky with the energy, the people, and things you surround yourself with, because, you know, you are who you surround yourself with, who you're around, you know. So be very picky with that. Don't just be friends with everyone, or if you want to, then that's on you, but, you know, just be very picky, you know. You're not gonna allow those things in your life. Just trust in yourself and whatever you believe in, and don't worry about it. Just leave it to what you believe in, and just don't worry about it. It's okay, you know. That's the end, and you got this. You're not alone, you know. It can be scary to change your mindset and be different, but yeah, you're not alone. You got this, and I love you.